I really didn't know what engineering was until I got really to my junior and senior year of high school. When I was little, my parents used to say, "Oh, she's going to be an engineer," and I thought, but I don't want to drive a train. I love my job. My job is so much fun, and the people that I work with really make it. And I don't know, it's like every day is just different. Here in Charleston, I work on a welfare project for Deloitte Consulting. We've pretty much custom developed their whole welfare system. We've developed all the programs, all the screens, the whole application process for welfare recipients. As an industrial engineer on this job, it's not so much traditional factory industry work. You can see there's really no factory here. It is a lot of problem solving, a lot of data gathering, and just a lot of management skills. What my job is to kind of orchestrate the problem solving at this point. So I love the traveling. Being a consultant, I'm definitely on the road a lot, but I love airplanes. I love flying. It's really kind of my time during my week to decompress. I think industrial engineering would fit someone's personality if they're willing to learn, if they're willing to have fun with what they do, willing to, you know, get their hands dirty.
We are not creating gears or sprockets that you may in a manufacturing plant. We are creating business processes. We are the people engineering, if you will. It's fun, baby. Hi, how are y'all today?
Fine, how are you?
Great. You do not work in a lab in industrial engineering. You are working in a team of people.
Your job is analyzing data, finding out what's the best way of doing things, and then presenting the results to the management who will be ultimately the ones making the decisions. And what's really fun about working with industrial engineering within Walt Disney World is that you get to do so many different things.
So as an industrial engineer, what I look at is efficiencies as far as the water slides go. So if I can make it run more efficiently and get more guests on, then I've done my job. We looked at just about every ride out at the water parks, both here at Blizzard Beach and at Typhoon Lagoon, and we did intensive data collection. We looked at guest satisfaction areas, and we looked at how we can make the rides run more efficiently. So you have to look at the entire system, break it down into components, and then see how you can make each component more efficient to make that whole system more efficient.
We're getting ready to do an effort called attractions utilization, and that's basically, in a roundabout way, it says making a line shorter.
Watch your step as you do that.
We partnered with the research department to collect surveys. We analyze those surveys and we determine the guest tendencies. We want them to get through as fast as possible, but we want them to see every little piece that they can see of the ride or the attraction.
Part of my consulting here, we use a simulation package called Arena, and it is a computer software package that allows us to make a computer model, a simulation of any type of system, anything from an airline to a restaurant to a steel mill. And part of my job is to go into these different companies, no matter what it is, and go in and assess their problems and come out with an idea of what type of simulation we're going to make. How do we accurately represent their true system with a computer model?
What is the objective of this model here?
Well, we're trying to maximize the throughput of their system.
I was always curious to find out how things worked, and anybody that has that kind of questioning mind, I think, would enjoy engineering. I look at engineering as being problem solving, using mathematical tools or any kind of scientific tools and applying that to solving problems.
And how can we improve this? And really, that's what industrial engineering is to me, is taking a process, taking anything and making it work better.
It takes imagination to come up with some of these solutions.
Animation. Here's one of the workers, one of the workstations.
My title is a hub industrial engineer. First and foremost, I do the engineering planning for the hub, where I know how many packages we're going to have coming in, I know the volumes, and I know where they're going, based on historical data. We have pickup and delivery satellites that we call them, or terminals. The people in those terminals are responsible for picking up and delivering the actual packages, and they use the package vans. So if you see the vans driving around with the RPS logo on them, that's what they do. Our job as engineers at RPS is to develop productivity improvements, service measurements, or I could also do traditional IE work as well. I've done predetermined time standard analyses and time studies. This is what we're paying out this week, and we say, okay, let's make adjustments to the HOS. So you need to know that, yes, technology is great and working on the computer is great, but if you can't tell people what the results are or how to use a product, you're not going to be successful.